Today we're making a British classic, toad in the hole. Crispy golden batter, perfectly cooked sausages, and the ultimate onion gravy to bring it all together. It's simple, it's comforting, and quite honestly, it doesn't get much better than this. I hope you're all well. I'm Shane. Welcome back to It's Cooking Good. So let's get started. We're going to start with our batter mix for the old Yorkies. And I use a 1-to-1 ratio. I keep it nice and simple. So we start with our dry ingredients, which is plain flour. So I'm using 250 mils or roughly a cup. Into a bowl. Eggs, same quantity of eggs. And it just so happened that in my instance was 5 eggs. They're gonna go in too. Same again of milk. And I just like to add a pinch of salt. Quite a decent pinch actually. I might even go for a little bit more. That was a small pinch, my first one. Get yourself a whisk and just bring all of that together. Just make sure you're giving it a good working. Don't worry if there's lumps in there. Some people prefer it with lumps. Doesn't bother me either way, to be fair. But just make sure it's obviously incorporated as best as you can. And that is looking perfect. So let's put that to one side. You ideally need to leave that now to rest for 25 to 30 minutes before it goes in the oven. Now, with my toad in the hole, I like stuffing balls. I like to include stuffing balls in the mix. And of course, I'm using the old favourite, Paxo, my childhood favourite anyway. And it's really simple and it tastes really good too, in my personal opinion. So to that, you need to add, as per pack instructions, which is 425 millilitres of boiling water, and I'm putting this in now because obviously we want to cool this down before we make them into our stuffing balls. So I just give it a little stir around. Done. That can go to one side too. Now we can turn our attention to our onion gravy. Get my little hob on here. That's it. To the pan, I'm going to add some vegetable oil. Probably about a tablespoon there, and some butter. So I've got some softened butter here, just a good knob of that into your pan, and then straight in with our onions. So I've got 2 large onions here, which I've just cut into slices, straight in. And I like to add a little bit of rosemary as well. So I've just got some dried rosemary. Use fresh if that's what you've got. Quite a good portion of it in there. And just give that a little stir through, and we want to now soften this down and leave it to cook for about 10 minutes to really release the sweetness out of those onions. The onions are softening down nicely. We're at the 8-minute mark. They're exactly where I want them. Reminds me of that sort of hot dog van smell. Love it. Now you want to preheat your oven, 220C fan. We need to bring that up to temp, and it's probably going to take a good 5 minutes. Our Yorkshire pudding mix is resting still nicely. We're about 10 minutes into that. I've got my stuffing mix here. So I like to have these ready. Just get your mix, roll these into whatever size balls you like. I like mine quite chunky, so golf ball size. And what I've done with this plate that I'm putting them onto is just oiled it slightly, so I know that I'll be able to tip them in and they'll slide off nicely. Okay, so the oven's preheated to 220C fan. We're now going to go in with our sausages. Now you want plenty of oil in the base of this pan because obviously it's all going to be cooked in here, and those Yorkie puddings need plenty of oil. So I'm just making sure the base is covered, and then to that add the sausages of your choice. In my case, I'm adding Cumberland sausages. I like the seasoning in the Cumberland sausage. I also like Lincolnshire, but this is what I had in, and I've got 6 in there, and that's going to go straight into the oven. Now, if you're following my recipe and you're using the stuffing balls, they're going to go in for an initial 10 minutes, and then we're going to pull them out and add the stuffing balls for a further 5. If you're not using the stuffing balls, naturally just put them in for the first 15 minutes before you add your Yorkie mix. Let's turn our attention back to our onion gravy because these onions are looking great. Look at that. Reduced down nicely, lovely bit of colour on there. That is all flavour. So let's hit it up. We're going to hit it with some black pepper. Cracked black pepper. I like plenty of pepper. If you watch the channel, you know, probably go overboard, but it's one of my favourites. And I like some English mustard. If you don't like English mustard, switch that out. You could use Dijon. Just stir that through. To that, some flour. Stir it through, cook it out for about 30 seconds. And then add in some beef stock. And I'm just using a standard beef OXO cube. Just throw it all in there. Again, you can adjust these quantities, add more flour if you're making more onion gravy, and add more of your stock. Just stir that through, make sure it's all nicely incorporated, and let that do its thing. We're going to leave it and let it start to thicken. That's it. So let's stick a lid on it. That will sit nicely now, simmering away until we are ready to serve it up. So our sausages have had their initial 10 minutes. And what I like to do is just flip them over, make sure we get a nice bit of colour on all sides. So be careful with this, guys. Obviously that oil is very, very hot. We will get a chance to readjust those again. Now go in with some of your stuffing balls. Just dot it around. I've made some big, some small. Let's get another one in there. Or I can probably fit another one in there. Could have done with a bigger dish, to be fair. That looks good. And that's going to return now to that oven, same temperature, 220, for a further 5 minutes. At which time, when it comes out, we can then add our Yorkie batter mix. So our sausages and stuffing balls have got about a minute left in that oven. So you just want to give your Yorkie batter mix a little whisk round. I like to decant mine into a jug. I just find it easier to pour. And let's get our sausages out. At this stage, I turn my oven down to 200°C. That's it. Bring those out. You want to work fast with this. So we're going to tip our mix into our pan. And if you had a bigger pan than I did, you could rearrange your sausages and what have you if needs be. Just pour your mix in. Lovely. And this is now going to go back into the oven for 25 minutes or until it's risen nicely and you've got a nice golden brown Yorkie. Everything else will be cooked. Straight in there. And don't be tempted to peek. Leave it alone. So there we have it. My toad and stuffing in the hole. Looks and smells fantastic. What I meant to say is if you like your Yorkshire puddings like my kids, a little bit underdone, they like it really gooey at the bottom, just do it for a little bit less time. Alternatively, if you want it even crispier, do it for a bit longer, but obviously just keep an eye on it. You don't want it browning too much on the top. So let's cut a little bit off. Let's give this a try. I want to make sure I get a bit of that stuffing as well as some of the sausage. Just cut a little corner off here. Just fish it out. It's always the bit, isn't it? Trying to get it out of the tin. But that's come out perfectly well, he says. That's it. Get some of that onto the plate. I do like those gooey bits as well, actually. That's hot. And obviously some of our lovely onion gravy, which I'm just going to pour on the top. You can see, hopefully, how thick that's gone. Beautiful. And obviously, I do sometimes like a little bit of English mustard as well, but not today. I want to taste all the flavours in this. I'm going to get a bit of that sausage and some of that stuffing. Try not to burn my mouth, as always. Excuse me. That is lovely. The stuffing balls just bring something else to that party. Sausages are lovely. Onion gravy works a charm with it. The Yorkshire pudding, to me, cooked to perfection. You've got your nice big crispy bits here. A little bit more gooey at the bottom, exactly as I like it. Really easy to make this one. Is it going to be the healthiest meal you're going to eat all week? Absolutely not. Is it going to be one of the most delicious and comforting meals you're going to eat all week? Definitely, without a doubt. That's it from me for today, guys. I really do appreciate you watching. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Please also like, share and comment. Have you got your own way of cooking toad in the hole? If you have, let me know down below in the comments. I'd love to hear from you. I'll put all of the details of today's toad and stuffing in the hole down below in the description as always. And all that's left for me to say is until next time, it's cooking good.